Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and I physically don't think I can take any more this week in terms of spoilers. I am deceased. But anyway, they released the brand new trailer in German for Miraculous Ladybug, and I was there for like the live premiere because it was like the premiere thing. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to speak. It was amazing. But then when I refreshed the page after watching the trailer in German, somehow, some way, that all the audio had turned to the English voice actors. So it was in English. I was like, oh, okay. And just like, not to say that the French trailer or the German trailer were bad, of course they weren't. But, you know, getting to hear it in your own language, like it's a language I originally watched the show in, it was just like, it was awesome. So it's linked down below, but I do think you need a VPN to watch it, but I'm sure you can find it floating around on Twitter and Instagram. I've already seen it posted on Twitter, so I wouldn't worry about it too much if you don't have one, but please watch it before I spoil it all for you now. But I'm not going to go over absolutely everything in this trailer, since there were quite a few scenes that were already in the French trailer. That I already made a video with the one before this one analysing it. I'll link it above, so I'd recommend you go and watch that one as well if you haven't already, so you can see my full thoughts. But I do think some of the stuff in this trailer helps to explain some of the stuff I was unsure about in that trailer. Although not everything. Just some things. Okay, so let's do this, besties. So the first brand new thing is we get to see the miracle box rise up, and we see Master Fu peek inside. He kind of looks scared, as if he's never seen it before, so perhaps this Master Fu is very different. And he holds the cat noir ring, the black cat ring, and then we see it with Adrian, and he's like, what on earth is this? So I'm kind of thinking, you know, a bit like in the show, Adrian finds it in his bag, he's not really sure what it is. And then I was really shocked by this. First of all, we get to see Natalie. Only the back view of her, but you know, Natalie, she's a queen. I loved it anyway. And then Gabriel rocks up in his car. First of all, that car, bloody hell. Okay, Gabriel babes. But also, secondly, why are you outside? You hate being outdoors. Well, I was like, alright, what are you two up to? However, this bit is really interesting. So I'm not sure who Gabriel is talking to, but they say it just came in just now. And he shows him the butterfly Miraculous. Now it kind of looks like, because this person is wearing gloves, they seem like a museum curator. So to me, this is probably Alex's dad, Alim. I guess it maybe could be Alex's brother, Jaleel, since he seems to work in that space as well. But as we know in the Shanghai special, they kind of hired that cash guy to source the cave key for them so that he gets the prodigious. So maybe the same thing has happened here. So then we see Gabriel use the Miraculous for the first time, which we have seen before, but we haven't seen Nuru come out of it. It's going to be super cute. So then we see Adrian looking out of the window at like Paris on fire, but judging from the other scenes in this trailer, I feel like the shot of Paris just being like destroyed is from the climax towards the end of the film, in my opinion. And so at the same time while this is going on, Master Fu, I believe, is doing a little monologue talking about among them one is the most feared, and I'm assuming it's the person the most feared is if the butterfly Miraculous falls into the wrong hands. And Master Fu is saying like, you have to stop it because the fate of the world would be at risk. And then we see Gabriel babes in his brand new hyped up lair. What on earth is going on here, man? Like, first he has his normal lair in the show, then his office, and then the murder basement where Emily is in the crypt. And now he's... What? Where? Is this still in Paris? Where are you? And it seems to be where he is when he uses the butterfly Miraculous for the first time. And it looks kind of painful, to be honest. But then he arrives, like this was in the other trailer as well, in this weird green place. And I have absolutely zero idea where it is, what it could be, what is going on, mate. Like, he just seems like fully evil. Like in the show, he kind of started off still horrible, but, you know, he wasn't like this. And then... I don't know if this is the same location, but it all turns purple. It kind of looks similar. And all of the villains, it looks like, are dancing around him. Like, you can see that person with, like, the Doc Ock type thing. So I'm a bit like, are any of these actually Akumatized villains? Or not? I don't know. It's confusing. There is so much going on in these trailers. It's insane, to be honest. But it looks amazing. So the next scene is Marinette at school, and Nathaniel is stood by her, and he is not having a good hair day. His hair doesn't look good from the back. But anyway, Chloe says, "Why don't I walk you home?" Which is such a generous offer, considering... Chloe doesn't walk anywhere, she gets the car everywhere. So Marinette's like, oh no, I gotta go. And we get a really good look at Luca. So we'd seen him a couple of times in the other trailer, but it was quite, he was quite far in the distance of each shot. So this is an awesome close-up of him. And again, still got the same question. If Luca's in it, is Kagami in it? And if so, why hasn't she been in the trailers, you know? Not very nice. So Marinette runs off, we've seen this bit before, and she ends up entering into what I think is Master Fu's slightly abandoned house, and she finds Tiki and the earrings. And Tiki tells her she is the chosen one. It looks so pretty, this section, and Tiki's like, we're gonna do the most dangerous stunts together and risk our lives, and Marinette is like, no, please, no. She's like, I didn't ask for this, I don't want to do this. What is going on? So she kind of inspects the yo-yo, we've seen it before, the yo-yo whisks her off, and she bumps into Cat Noir at Notre Dame, and he just makes fun of her. Cat Noir, like, yeah, he's a bit cocky in the show, but in this, he just seems like super arrogant. He's just like, I'm the new hero in town, for whatever reason, even though I'm analysing the English version of the trailer, he says bonjour to her. I'm like, I understand you're in France, but like, why are you saying bonjour? He seems so arrogant in this, but like in a funny way. I don't hate him. So he kind of makes fun of her and then immediately causes an accident because he aggravates the gargoyle, which starts attacking Notre Dame and then goes into the metro. This section looked absolutely sick. I can't wait to see it play out. It looks absolutely amazing. And then we get Gabriel akumatizing himself, which to me I think is like from the climax of the film, because the next shot is him with his butterfly wings. I think that could be his Akuma form in the film. But also, fun thing to note, the portrait of Emily is still behind him, so I'm assuming he has the exact same motivation in the film as he does in the show, reviving his wife. I think. I don't know. I haven't seen it. So then we get some more shots of the magician and the stuff at the fairground with this random guy getting like enchanted balloon animals all over him, which is funny. And then we get some more shots of Cat Noir's fight with the mime, and he nearly gets his hand broken. But throughout the trailer, Master Fu's voiceover is kind of reminding them to work together, and we know from the French trailer that Ladybug comes in to help with this fight, so I'm assuming this bit happens before this. So then we see Cat Noir slam into the Ferris wheel, scaring the life out of Chloe and Sabrina, and Ladybug is just like, for God's sake. It's hilarious. So like I said about the climax of the film, there's this really cool shot of Ladybug. Everyone's going one way, she's going the other, but like I said, it looks like Paris is on fire, like it's being destroyed. So to me, this is coming from the climax of the film because it looks like the most disastrous. So it looks awesome. But then there's also this shot of Marinette as Marinette, not as Ladybug, like nearly getting blown up. No idea what that's about in the slightest. Then we get some more shots of the magician at the fairground, and she seems to be able to affect the weather. I'm really confused about her power. I'm not really sure what's going on, to be honest. And then one of the final parts of the trailer is back at the fairground, and Nino's like, you two have a secret. Marinette's like, no, we don't. And Adrian's like, yeah, no, we definitely don't. And Ali is like, well, that's a bit awkward, a bit suspicious. So part of me is wondering, like, judging from that reaction between the two of them, have they told each other identities by this point? Like, I know it's meant to be very different from the show, which I'm fine with, but I'm still trying to work out which bits are different, which bits are the same. I don't know. I'm just excited. It looks amazing. Adrian seems quite shy, but as Cat Noir, he is incredibly arrogant and cocky. Marinette seems largely the same as do most of the other characters, apart from Gabriel, who just seems to have gone balls to the wall, power gone to his head, totally evil. And oh my god, I can't wait. It looks amazing. Master Fu looked cool. Luca looked cool. Is Kagami gonna be in this? I have all the thoughts, all the feelings. I am so excited for this, besties. So the air dates are all on the screen. I'd love to know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.